Joe, Joe no me. Hey guys, what's up? This is Jack Frost with another live stream, and they're currently fucking. Got it. I just want to say, hey guys, what's up? Just telling you guys to keep on, keep going. Don't do anything stupid in your life. Keep on working on yourself. Just a small, little minor, I guess. You know, jokes have meaning. Life is meaning. But the one thing that doesn't have meaning, I would say my life, but that shit is empty.
Boy, back in my day, they used to call me the Wayne Tamer.
Yeah, like everyone else that I know, they're gone and I'm completely alone.
Stop using voice. Unzip your pants right now, cowboy.
Yeah, fucking. Y'all fucking.
Oh, get over. Oh shit. Oh,
Yeah, you are fucking. Y'all fucking. Y'all fucking. Caught you in 4K. Print that shit out. Caught you for. So Santa Claus is so fun that you have to enjoy the Christmas spirit. So that's why he empties out his sack for you every Christmas day, because he's always filled.
I'm better off a voice mod.
I caught them fucking disgusting. So, Dash, I was talking to my friend Dash a while back, and he was a good friend. He is still a great friend, but he's currently in a love triangle. Hi, David. What's your name? David, I have a question for you, David. Is it fine I call you Bob? I'm gonna call you Bob.
Who are we calling Bob?
What are you playing? I'm recording right now. I don't know if I'm allowed to play that music, but I don't give a fuck, to be honest.
You're recording? Oh shoot, I'm on camera. I gotta look good.
Oh shit.
Alright. So, do I look good? Do I look presentable?
You look like a homeless hobo, so I love it. That shit hot.
Gee, my bad. Hold on. Let me spiffy. Let me make myself a little more spiffy. Boom. There we go. Alright. Am I spiffy enough?
Hold up.
Am I
Okay.
good? Am I good? Am I solid? But I swear. Okay. It's okay. No. It's all good. It's all good.
Where's my phone?
Bad
about,
motherfuckers, bitches.
How about this one? We got. Sweet motherfucker. You know? I play RecRoom. I play RecRoom. I'm fine. Can I play RecRoom with you? Can I? You sound like one of those little child sleepers. Can I please? Please can I chocolate waffle and can I get some coffee? Chocolate waffles? I get some bread.
So, what's up? What's popping?
I'm popping, right, man.
Oh, that's good.
So
How's it?
what's the-
Not as much. I was just curious what you guys were talking about.
Sound good, man.
Yep. I'm glad both of us have a winner. I'm so glad that I had a chance to date a boy knowing that I'm looking into.
Oh, God.
To be honest, I couldn't hear you, but I think it was a comeback.
We're okay with me being transsexual.
What? I'm confused. What?
I'm glad you accepted. I'm glad we both.
Oh, shit.
What is going on in here?
Hold up. Let me
I don't know.
hold up. Yeah, what's up? So, what happened?
What's up, man?
Come here. Come here.
Nothing.
Come here. No, I want you. Come here.
Yeah, I think that's how I say it. Just unplug this fucking bitch. It's pissing me the fuck out.
Click on that.
What? Huh?
Click on this.
What is down there?
Just click it. Clouch and corner. Come on. Talk to me. What happened?
You know, stuff, you know?
You don't say stuff. You always say to tell me what happened. So what's happened?
What do you want to know?
What happened? Give me the full story. What's up?
I met the same girl I met, the 720, she was the 16 girl with her friend. Problem is, whatever question the other 16 year girl told me, I got confused. So, now, you can say that I had a, I don't know how to explain that, but, you know, the other one, the 27-year-old girl, she's 27.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, the glowing one,
Mm-hmm.
she's 27. How old are you?
I'm 19. What?
Yeah, she's 27.
Ah, it's close
I'm
enough.
not gonna tell you this. I'm not telling the story.
I know.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's your personal life. I don't want to push something.
He said we are, you know, but like we're just slowing down.
Got it. It's fine. They need to fix this.
So should I go up there?
Yeah, it's just more of like I was just
Okay.
checking up on you, man. Like I'm here for you.
Alright.
Just I'm always here, bro.
Man, thanks, man.
No, thank you for.
Yeah. Yeah, if I find you a girl, man, I'll get you, man. Oh, there's a girl actually inside. And we to, you know, have fun. Yeah,
Alright.
that's fine. What's up? What's popping?
Elijah, what's up?
What's up? Hey, Brandon, we're going to get off.
Okay, see ya. I might get off soon, right? Too. I don't know. Still thinking.
Oh, by myself then.
No,
Alright, man.
I'm still here. I'm still here, my guy. So I might get off later.
Alright, let's go upstairs, man. Let's go.
Alright. I'm proud of you, Elijah. You became a great man.
No? Most of them are. Never mind, there's 2 more people.
I can't get in this shit.
Nearby in room. Decent. For a small ass. I wouldn't call it small, it's decently big for like a hangout room, right? Like it. Drink. Yes.
For VIP permission, it basically you let to do this.
Yep.
We.
I used some invention for like some slight stuff.
No,
but
you have to.
this one's
He has to
invention
accept
specific,
you.
it's
That's
in
why.
This room invention used. You should be able to see him.
You know the guy that the one that kept
But I
going
made the
small.
whole shape itself.
Small.
Took me quite a bit, like maybe a couple of weeks.
Hey Ray,
What's up?
can you go downstairs for a minute? Hi. He's wondering if he could fly.
Gosh, hair.
He's just wondering. That's it. He's my
Hair
friend.
Or both.
Just him.
Sure.
I
Alright, look, we said
I'll
the
take
shot
full
shouldn't take
responsibility.
long.
I take full
Yeah,
responsibility.
I'll let you be able to fly. Let me just set the shit up for you. Alright? So whenever I say you can press a button, you can press a button, alright? Just get your tag, your at.
Don't worry, I
Thank you for the simple name, by the way.
I should probably be heading off to bed, to be honest.
You can press the button now. It should let you fly now if you press the button. The VIP button. And then you should be able to fly now.
Oh shit! All right, man. All right. I'm the worker here.
So whenever you join in, right, and you know in there, just press again. You should both fly in any room. All right.
All right, guys.
Since you're in that list.
All right, thanks.
No, this is my job. What the hell do you mean? You know, fuck it. I got fired, bruh.
It clearly
What
says,
can I do, sir?
press this and then list.
Hemi was everything they're legally allowed to give me.
There's no list anywhere, but I mean, I'm too lazy.
How's it going? What you doing?
Need something, madam? Water? Just water?
Your ad is.
Oh, it fell out. I can't grab it actually. Never mind, I can. Never mind. Here we go. What about you, sir? You're tired,
I said physically, give me everything.
Wait, did you drink tonight? In real life? Are you drinking?
I plead to the fifth.
Oh. No, I can't wait for Christmas. Anything else, madam?
Did y'all guys take a picture or like anywhere around these lines?
No. Oh wait, have I? I took a photo, but I think I deleted.
Yeah, but not printed. You printed to my knowledge, correct?
Yeah, I printed out one here. I think. Yeah, it's still here.
Oh,
Right
yeah,
there.
there it is. I was wondering where the fuck it was from.
Yeah, yeah.
There it is. Back to
Sorry.
normal. I was like, where the fuck is that photo? So.
Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know. Next time. Hi.
Yeah, I noticed the profile.
How about you, sir? You need something, Jack Frost?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. You calling me sir, I'm not fucking old. Not yet.
Sir, do you need something, sir? How did you get that, sir?
You know what's illegal?
You got the, yeah, play that.
You know what? You want? You want to know what's illegal right now? That mentally every guy's heart is broken, but we try our hardest to be sober enough to keep going. But we fall in love with people that are completely in pain.
Yeah, I've been doing that, man.
Yeah.
Why not? It's all free out there, sir.
I can't
Anything else,
reach.
sir?
I can't reach.
Sound like you're just drinking water instead of fucking alcohol. Oh man, my head hurts.
I got copyrighted
Really?
twice.
One more, you're out.
My videos, but that's the thing. That's the thing. Both videos are still active. Like literally, anyone can tap on it, and literally they will still watch it, and they won't charge them.
Promise, I got I stopped being YouTube already.
Yeah, I might just do Twitch. I don't know how to the proper guides of YouTube, but I know guides of Twitch for some reason, somewhat. I'm a streamer. I'm a nerd. So what's your story? Does she talk?
She does. Thought she's doing something.
Excuse me, miss. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Miss.
Look at this guy here.
Hello.
Glowing. He's trying to talk to you.
What's your story? Wait, what? You're very quiet. What?
I'm a very quiet person. Sorry.
It's fine. Sorry. So what? Okay, I know his story. He knows my story. What's your story?
My
You can
story,
show. You can show. You can give him like a short story if you want.
I can tell you my story if you want. If it makes you feel more comfortable, it's fine.
sure.
I fell in love with someone very young, but my retarded ass was too toxic for everyone. So I pushed everyone
Well, you are
away.
toxic, yeah.
I am still toxic. I know that fucking
Yeah, we
fact.
should have. Yeah, we should have like mine. No, I wish I have yours. I wish you have mine. 'Cause
My
I'm
toxic
way too
is where I can cut off my emotions and literally feel nothing for a day, but I scream out for help and I'm too busy.
Hey man, that's why. I hope that's the one, man.
You want
Here,
to,
here,
you
see?
honestly losing your feelings for everyone and then slowly trying to force your way to back to being normal. It's fucking hard, my guy. You can just straight up,
Well,
literally one day I can have all this happiness and then 1 second I just cut it off. That's it. I feel nothing.
I tried to get you out of the head, but sometimes you over here
Yeah, I
bitching
know.
yourself.
Yeah, kind of. But I fell in love with a girl, and now I'm mentally broken. I don't know how I can fix her. I don't even know if she still wants me, because currently, all I see right now on her story is a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't
That
know.
reminded me of me, man.
And then currently, I fell in love with another girl. Somewhat, I think. I don't know what love is, to be honest. And well, we started dating, and then I fucked it up again. So it just seems like every relationship I'm in is just my fault. I'm kind of used to it. Eh. So what's your story?
First storm.
Huh?
Thunderclap flash. Oh, sorry. I'm here saying the Demon Slayer. Demon's, sign. The hell? What happened?
Oh, my hand lost tracking. That's why.
Whew, no lie, this is too relaxing.
Mm-hmm. I'm being a piece of nuggy. Nuggy makes the pain go away. So what's your story?
This is too relaxing.
Sup, how y'all doing?
Uh,
I'm doing pretty shitty.
to be honest, just I'm here. So what's your story?
Hmm?
I want to know everyone's story. Like, what's their reason? Like, usually people don't get on RecRoom unless they have like a.
Near Dallas.
Huh? Sorry.
So I always lived near Dallas. I grew up pretty well rounded, like with a very strict mom and very like a little over dad. I I had my tough ends. My mom didn't always want to stay with my dad, and my dad didn't always want to stay with me. Like a back and forth kind of thing. Um, we all stuck together. Around when I was little, I went through a couple of like divorces with my parents, a whole bunch of law cases and stuff like that. Well, I always kind of forget that I'm talking or kind of do my own thing for a little bit. It's because I kind of grew up in a house with a very, very alcoholic stepdad. And he was abusing my mom, and he always wanted us to go do stuff by ourselves. And that was just his way of controlling everybody in the house.
I don't like that.
So, he would always take my mom in the back room after flirting with her in front of us in the kitchen, and he would go and have sex with her. And we just thought this was normal. We'd go in sometimes, and we'd get under the covers with them and stuff like that, and just think it was normal. It would be just a normal thing. and it wasn't normal. And later on, is when we figured out it was not a normal kind of date, that kind of relationship, which is abnormal.
No, I'm coughing because I'm drinking beer.
He used to take like naked pictures of us in the bathtub with our mom and stuff like that.
He's drinking Corona.
We just thought that was just
Corona.
a normal thing that everybody did. And still to have all of the pictures. But after a while, we all kind of adapted and just kind of assumed that's just how life rolls. So my mentality towards life was just to kind of go with the flow on it. But later on, I met this guy and a couple guys after that weren't really good for me. That still to this day have problems. You know, messaging or talking to. My biggest problem is an abusive ex-boyfriend named Kyle that used to come over to my house and force me in his car and drive me to his house to pick up.
I hated
it got
that.
real bad enough that people knew what he was doing and knew what was going on. And just kind of fell through from there. So the police got called one day, and because I got lucky end of the stick, one of the parents that knew that was on the other side, one of the guy's parents that were hiding it, did what he was always gonna do, keep it a secret. I had to pay him like $200, and his answer was to laugh at me and tell me not to try and call the police again. Because there was nothing I could do. I mean, there was nothing I could do then, and I mean, he's stuck until he's not a police officer anymore. I mean, the most I could do is try and fight him in court where nobody who knows him is. That's just not I don't have the money for that. Well,
I can't get out.
Later on, I met this guy, this guy, my lowest, and
Can you seriously not get out?
I ended up at the demon club that he's at, where all
I
of
am
them are
pressing
like
the button.
Satanists or
Oh,
atheists
let
and
me give you a hand real quick.
I met those people. It was just being sad. It was just being lonely. It was just needing friends. It was just hurt and wanted acceptance, wanted friendship, wanted love.
Alright, fly.
That's when I met Alex, who was willing to accept me, who was willing to love me, who was to like me for my flaws.
But he changed.
Tell me I was pretty every day, but it just went super south after like a few days of knowing him. He just got controlling. He hated all of my friends. I didn't get along with anybody. Like, but worse off along the road before Alex, because I kind of backtracked this story. I have been studying to become a nurse. I still haven't finished school yet because I'm
broke the bottle.
now.
You
Looking
pay for
forward
that.
to after meeting this boy
Because I
named
broke a bottle
David.
over here.
I'm trying to hear a story, man.
He was a great guy, and he was loving and accepting of me as well, but it was just fake love. It wasn't real love, which is what I wanted the most. And that the more you go into it where people know that feeling of wanting acceptance or love or wanting something so badly that you could scratch your eyes out, something crazy like that meant that there was just love right over there. If I could just, reach my hand out and grab it, it's just right there. Like, that's how love works. But, I mean, a few months passed, and I started getting sick after hanging out with them, after being hookup friends, thinking that that was just what we needed. We just kind of needed that in our relationship, that like
I jumped out the chair.
a little bit more love or whatever. But it's not what I was wanting either. I was not happy having sex with boys because it's not what I wanted. I just wanted him to love me and care for my feelings and tell me I was pretty and stuff. But later on, my stomach got big after throwing up all the time and being sick and just feeling bad like the flu and just not getting better. A couple months passed and it came Thanksgiving, and I got told by my mom that I looked pregnant, and come to find out I was 6 months pregnant, and didn't know until 6 months. Like could not tell, like stomach bulging, and could not tell that I was 6 months pregnant. And I because I didn't know that's what that meant. I just thought that I was getting fat. I just thought that was a me problem. She was telling me the whole entire time, hey, you're gaining weight. I just thought from living that life of emotional abuse, of being told stuff like that my whole entire life, that's just what it was. That's just normal. But it wasn't. It wasn't normal. It wasn't right. It wasn't the life that I wanted, and it wasn't the life that I should have been living. After a while, I kind of packed up my stuff and I told him, and he said that he didn't want any part of the baby, that he wasn't ready and looking for a kid. He wanted just a hookup. He wanted a girlfriend that wasn't pregnant, that was willing to just be like
That's kind of fucked up.
a hookup.
That
he wasn't
is.
looking for a wife. He wasn't looking for marriage. He was looking for anything more than just a girlfriend or a booty call. I just need a girlfriend for the weekend. I mean, all I was doing was trying to feel loved and cared.
Get out of here, man. I'm trying to listen.
Stop
I
pissing
mean,
off.
it just felt unfair because
No, shut up for real. I'm trying to listen to her story, man.
I didn't know anything. I was just going into life pregnant with a kid that I had no idea anything about because I hadn't just not left the house. I had been trapped in a house for who knows how long in an abusive household. Just bouncing from house to house, trying to figure out where I belonged. And I mean, he passed away when I was younger, yes, from drugs, but like it really did a bigger number than it was.
What?
It doesn't feel like it was a good thing that he passed away. I loved him.
Yo, can you stop drinking for
my
fuck's
best
sake?
friend, and he was my stepdad. And he had a baby that just reminds me of him all the time. I mean, just like him, and it always hurts my feelings every time we fight. We're always fighting all the time. It's a huge deal all the time. We've always gotten into a fight. We're always probably going to get into a fight. And the more she fights with me, the more she reminds me of him. And all I can do is just kind of let her do it.
Oh.
She's angry, and she's angry about something. She takes a swing, and
It's
I
fine.
just
The chairs are buggy.
kind of let her do it. What I did then is just kind of how I feel now, I guess. But I went to a therapist one time over it, and all of that stuff. They said that I was dealing with it pretty good. They said that my only problem was that I wasn't living the life that I want. I wasn't joining a religion, and that meant something to me. And I mean, Christianity is my religion, and I chose that because when I was little, it took me to a whole bunch of churches, and the one that I chose, Christianity. But she said to go through your life and kind of do things that you want. Fill in those little gaps like a hobby or dress in black, or get a tattoo, or get a belly button ring. Feel those life thrills to what you want, who you are as a person. Don't just live a long road that someone else tells you to. Don't live someone else's life, but live it the way that you want, and do what makes you happy. Do it the boy that you want to be with, and know that you're with him because he loves you, not some boy that your mom wants you to date. And live unhappy. But it feels right, but whenever I do stuff that's where I have to decide on something, it's always extreme for me. It's always been an extreme because it's new, and I've never had that like experience. I've never been the one to choose, like ordering on a menu. I still don't choose. To this day, my boyfriend that I've been dating, all of them have to choose for me because I have like a panic attack because it's way too much for me. I've never had to do that before. So whenever I choose something or do something on my own, it's too much. It's just overwhelming. Like there's no mental problem. I got a CAT scan and therapy, and there's nothing mentally wrong with me, and there's nothing physically. I'm just scared. It's just being afraid. It's just having a panic attack. It's just like I was so scared and so panicked and overwhelmed. I landed myself emotionally in the hospital from just not sleeping and having a panic attack one day, like all the other times. One thing went wrong, and I landed myself in the hospital over it. Super sick, and all I could do is just kind of try and figure it out. Kind of try and put the pieces back together. Still trying. Some of it makes sense, but some of it's more like you have to experience stuff to learn those lessons. It's hard. It's just harder for me. There are other people who have different experiences and other people that are worse. And I get that, and I feel sad that there are other people that experience worse than I do. But it's still really hard for me. New, like
shut up, dude.
Anymore. Like
Stop
having
drinking.
a big alcoholic problem. Kind of trying to put the pieces. That's when I met him. Was when I was with Alex, and I finally broke up with Alex. I had the big huge charisma to try and break up with Alex and do it. And I'm still fighting with him about it. I'm still feeling like a huge jerk for him beating me up. He said one day that he was going to beat me up with his sister or some big giant dude until I stopped breathing. He told me, trying to be sexy, that he was going to drown me in a pool one time. He told me he was going to leave me out in the desert.
Yeah, I heard all
that.
No, hey, Frost, Mom, that story, what she said.
I think
Problem is, I couldn't do nothing.
all I need is stability, and I mean, that's kind of what I need, but they want me to live, like have a stable place where I can just express myself, like
Yes.
an art room or somewhere where I can just decorate it. And that's when I found RecRoom, because there were people that accepted me. It was fun. It was exciting. I could be myself. I didn't have to lie to people. It was just nice for me. It just made me feel better. It was just good for me. It just made me happy. And Alex told me, knowing that I was super happy, that was bad. That was wrong. That
No,
made you creepy.
he's stupid. Fucked up. That dumbass.
That
No,
your
lie, it
feelings
pisses me off.
are wrong or inappropriate. Or you're dirty or it's a lie. But I kind of circle myself around people who are toxic, only because it's acceptance. They're a lot more accepting. I mean, some are harder to be accepting, but like there are some people that are just like Alex who just want to be loved. Those people that are just super alcoholics that just want you to come and snuggle with them, be there. I also have the emotional dependency to befriend people who are like bipolar and stuff like that. Problem because I always get into fights at some point. It always happens.
Sorry. Your story.
Until I learn that lesson, I guess I'll always be stuck that way, like a circle. But it's hard because I always lived that life. I had a mom who was kind of bipolar, and I had a stepdad who was always an alcoholic, and then I had a regular dad who was never around. It was just a normal life way of living until I was like 17. Still to this day, that was just how I lived. I never got to be out of the house until I was like 17, 18 years old. I feel like I hope when I finally move out of my mom's house that my life goes back to the way it
was.
It should be filled with me being happy. But I try and keep my son out of it as much as I can. But I always feel like she tries to drag us back into it. I try so hard to stay away from her. She tries so hard to keep me away from it and stuff like that. It's been like 2 years, and she just like some of the reason why I'm on here all the time is to be honest. She won't let me like even do anything that has to do with
Hey, yo, can you get a little bigger,
right?
dude? Like, bro, you look one of your,
And
you get a little
like,
bigger.
Does this like she'll touch my hand right now.
Thank you.
I feel you.
2 years now, and I'm just kind of trying to figure out how to get her to let go and let us live our life normal and stop whining. I mean, I don't have a healthy life, and I don't have like a normal life or a bipolar, so I don't know why she wants that kind of lifestyle choice. When everything goes back to normal and I'm happy and it's healthy, she just kind of wants to come in and stomp all over it and break up my relationship.
I feel
She
you.
threatened one time to sleep with my boyfriend if I didn't break up with him. I mean, that kind of stuff didn't ever make sense to me. So I always was friends or saying that, and I just thought that was normal. That was a normal thing women and people did.
Brandon.
I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you later. I just realized something. All that story you told me, it just realized something.
I think it's just more fear and needing of acceptance than wanting to be liked all the time. Because I do want to be liked, but it's more like with rules, like with boundaries that make it comfortable for me.
Yeah, I'm not that man. I'll let you do what you want.
I like, that's why I like friends that are either way too exclusive, where they're like do their own thing, or they have rules. That's just how I live my life. That's just normal to me. Having those boundaries, having those like bumps in the road. That's just like the way I perceive life. That's how I perceive school. That's what I did during high school. I never really got to date boys other than like 3 boys, and all cheated on me. They all cheated on me with girls they could be happier with. They're all going to get married to some girl that they were cheating on me in high school with, and like that's just kind of what they decided is that's who they wanted to be with. And I was telling Mommy Milkers, Kyle was the worst one. Kyle was super abusive for 2 years. 2 years out of like 27 years of my life being alive since I was 14. He knew me since kindergarten. He was just like physically abusive to me and emotionally abusive and sexually. He like I went to his house one time. He raped me like 3 times and I still go back. The police know about it. He raped me 3 times and got away with that and took pictures and video chatted some guy right after he did it. And was just like, well, hey, I just had sex. Whatever. He snapped actually handcuffs like in half on my wrists until my wrists were bruised. And I came home covered in blood from having sex. That was different to me. It was scary and abnormal, and I felt trapped. Till one day he just didn't come back. I just felt like I was gonna be stuck there forever. Like there was nothing I could do until one day he just stopped coming over here and stopped talking to me, and I was pregnant. And I kind of feel trapped still. Not that I'm not happy to have a baby and everything like that, but I kind of get the perception that when my mom was trying to get me with boys, that she was a little bit too supporting for me to date boys, that she kind of wanted me to be trapped and get pregnant because she was kind of like that. She told me that it's not a job that I need, that I just need a baby, that I just need someone to love me. That's what my problem is. And I was like, yeah, I want a kid, I want a baby when I'm older and I have a job. You're not gonna have a kid. So kind of bullied, still kind of manipulated. Kind of put me out for a while. And so was that I was bipolar or sleep deprived or if there was mentally something wrong. There wasn't. I don't know. No. Scared. Scary. And just afraid, like being in a deep pool for the first time. All over my head and no bottom to walk on. I just kind of live my life like a balance beam, just going back and forth. And whenever I meet somebody, they're either loosey-goosey and like to do something all the time, or none of the time. That's kind of how I do everything.
Can you
it's just
back up a little bit? Because it goes on my hand.
I mean, that's just how I assume life is supposed to work. That you're either honest all the time, or you're honest none of the time. When people lie or don't tell you everything, because they're obviously hiding something and there's something wrong.
Yeah.
I always lived my life like that. That someone was hiding something. Perceive it that way. I'll always something like tried at that or something. But as anxiety gets the better of me, it just freaks me out.
I'm sorry.
Pretty much how I ended up here. Just hanging out with this guy.
That was quite the story. I feel sorry for you.
There's a saying, your story might not have a happy beginning, but it's the rest of your story that matters. So live it.
In the long run, all that really matters. You're the one that's writing your own story if you really wish to do it.
This crazy knuck. Dash, you'd better not fail her now.
Huh?
Nothing.
What? Nah, fuck, you're not gonna say now. Fucking say it to my face, bitch.
I say you better not fail her now.
When the fuck did I say I was gonna fail? I'm a man of my word.
I can admit, I was too honest when I was young. And I found out being honest
I
sucked.
never changed. Dude, I've been single for 20 years, bro.
No.
Single!
You were single for a day.
I don't remember nothing of that. That doesn't feel like nothing of it. It feels like
But all
Not
honesty,
that's not real,
I understand what you mean. It's like there's some people are too honest, or there's some people
It
that
doesn't
doesn't
feel
give
right
you
to
the
me.
full story.
That one.
At the beginning for
There are
me,
some people that like are honest and they're always like honest all the time, or they're honest like none of the time, and they have those white lies that they expose for everything.
at the
I'm always
beginning,
honest,
Those
but-
lies that are the worst to me. I know some people are like lying is bad, but those lies are the ones that just hate me more.
yeah, that's me. I can admit I was toxic like that. I didn't want to tell the full story. I would tell the truth, but I didn't like telling the full story.
Sorry, hide this thing from me, you little bitch.
Hey, I'm trying to change.
Ah,
I'm trying to change. I can
I can change you, my man. You have to just
I
change
admit
your
to my
fucking-
fault. I can admit my faults. That's the
that's
thing.
cute.
I can admit I was
wanna
terrible.
go- No, tell me your story fucking now, bitch. What the fuck happened? Hmm?
No, that's the thing. I fucked up. I did. All my relationship problems were always me. There was no. No, I will explain. Let me explain. I'll go full on detail. I don't mind. I don't mind it because it was my fault. The first person I actually ever fell in love with was we started dating for 3 years, but she didn't start the cheating or the lying. I did. I tried to be someone I wasn't. I tried to be the guy that she wanted me to be. And so I tried to be that guy. And so I kept making up lies trying to make sure she didn't leave. Trying to please her, I guess. But all she wanted was just to be me, to be happy. So I fucked it up by breaking up with her because I couldn't mentally handle it. But she didn't want me to leave. I thought, usually when I was younger, I would date a girl for a week and I'll leave. I told her what's up. I would tell her straight up, you're not my type, or I just full on leave. But she didn't left. She actually, we called every night, every hour, every single minute. Any chance that was possible, I would call. I would try my hardest to try to be with someone for once in my life, you know? But I got scared. I got scared. I ran.
That's right.
I'm not used to people actually
Good
being... Yeah.
Not you. Turn her. Don't worry. There's nothing bad.
Oh, okay.
Keep
But-
going, dude. I want to hear your story.
If you want to do it, there's the bedrooms. They're pretty much private. No one can
No,
know
it's
unless
nothing-
you actually go in.
Nothing. You.
Hey, if you're gonna give her a hat, like...
No, I.
I have a
And I'll tell you right now.
No, I'm just
Mama
saying
Milker
that bedrooms
said it's gonna
are
unfriend me and block me. Mommy Milker said she was gonna unblock me and unfriend me.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
So-
yeah. He
what?
was gonna date a girl named Mommy Milker.
I was gonna try, but she was 16, bro.
But,
I don't
hell,
know.
let me finish, might as well.
Anyways, oh, here's sorry, my man. Go for it.
So my toxic idea was to cheat on her and then she would probably leave. I wanted her to leave, to be honest. Because I'm not used to a commitment. I'm not. I like to be brutally honest and I hurt people's feelings because I was the dick. I was. I like to literally push everyone away and not tell anyone. I would like to just full on, I don't like anyone. but I tried my hardest to be with someone, you know? So I cheated. I lied to her.
Oh, she actually blocked me. Anyways.
I cheated first, and I first started the lies. Then she decides to get with someone else, try to hurt me. I was fine with it because I deserved it. And then it was just the start of the toxic routines of us lying to each other, cheating on each other. Then one day it went too far. It was on October 26th.
That's
October
near my
26th.
birthday.
2000 what? 2000 what?
2000 and it was 2
Huh?
years. It
Okay.
was 2 years ago. So 2019.
19.
Yeah, it was 2019, sorry.
2019.
Something happened and I mentally broke. I wasn't myself.
You remind me of me, Brian, but a different one. I was broken as hell. So broken, I want to kill myself.
I tried to. I did. I full on had I have
No,
the
problem is, you
scars.
should be something.
I
You
have
can't
scars
be
on my
broken, bro.
hand. I have my scars on my
I
hand.
should be broken. I don't know who should be broken. I've been singing for a fucking 20 years, bro.
But you kept your
20
heart.
years.
But you kept your heart intact. I didn't.
Yes, because I'm the nice guy of all.
But
I
that's the
always be
thing.
nice.
I didn't. I I gave away my heart multiple times for people that just didn't care about them and dropped it. But on that night,
But you can change. You can change now. Just wait. We have the time. When you got the time, you do it.
on that night,
That's gonna
I
take.
found out a secret.
There are lots of girls out there that are looking for a nice, attractive guy.
Look, I'm gonna tell you
I'm
something.
not
Listen to
attracted.
this.
It took me a long time to find someone super nice to me like that. It took me forever. I never thought that I would even have like a good time that was just nice and accepting.
I want you guys. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you straight up, and then I want to see how truly you guys would truly react. I'm currently live streaming, and I don't care how my audience reacts.
Mute it! Take the live stream off.
I don't
Take the fucking
care.
live
I
stream off.
do. I don't care because at this point,
You know what,
it's
fuck
it's
it. Alright,
mine. It's
people, you hear
I
this?
want them to know I fucked up.
Alright, cool. That's fine. I don't care no more years too. I'm not in live stream anyway, so. it's fine.
I found out that she was dating this guy after we broke up, and I was fine with it because nothing happened usually. Usually they kiss, that's it, but it went too far. I know she's probably going to be mad at me because I'm telling her story, but I need to tell it to get context of why it snapped.
That's not contact, bro. You're stupid. The
Probably.
fuck you thinking that? That's not contact.
Contacts.
Don't never say that.
I'm stupid,
Don't say
okay?
that.
I'm stupid, okay?
That's stupid. Don't never say that again, ever.
Alright, sorry. But let's just say a guy wasn't asking permission that night. And, well, she tried to play it off as something else because she didn't know if it was that or not. But she told me about it and tried to play it off as she wanting it, and it was a joke, and she broke. And then she mentally broke me by making jokes about it, making haha jokes, laughing about it, making fun of me. I snapped. I let go of my anger. I let go of my restraints. I tried to be the nice guy. I tried so hard. I did. But I couldn't.
Don't whip. I want
I
to hear your
didn't
story, bro.
I didn't hit her. I didn't like physically. I did nothing physically towards her, but mentally I did. I did a lot.
Shut the hell up, dude! Like, God damn it!
Mentally I screwed up. Physically I would never hurt her. I couldn't. I'm scared to
No, there's
even
no point in hurting nobody.
That's
No,
the thing.
that's fine. That's
I
fine.
was not.
Look, I'm gonna tell you the little trick. The only thing get hurt is the guy instead of your somewhat a girl. No, there's no point hurting a girl. The girls deserve respect.
I know. I should
Even
have.
if it's broken or
I
something, you
should
don't
have
have to hit
stayed
nobody.
normal. I should have left. I did. I wanted to, but I couldn't get my way away from her. I couldn't. I just her smile, her eyes, how blue they, how her eyes look like
I used to feel
sapphires.
like that before.
I couldn't let go of her. She said something about us. We are toxically good for each other. And
I I
I
remember being like that. I remember when I was dating Kyle and I was like that.
The story he said, I feel like that a little bit.
There
And
was
his
this
story,
boy,
more.
Matt, who tried so hard to pull me out of it. Tried so hard. He did everything. Did everything right. Right.
but I was lying. I was lying though.
Yo, but you can look. But
But
you can
that's the thing.
change to now. You can change. Just don't worry about being that. Be like me. Happy, but be yourself. Be calm. Then you'll find somebody you will find somebody who will like you. Just be yourself, man. Let the thing free.
But
Let the thing free.
that's the thing. I can't. I try to be free.
Yes, you can. Yes,
Let me
you
finish the
can.
story before anything. Before you start yelling at me saying you can do this, blah blah blah. And yeah, I want
No, but I'm
to
letting
know.
you just take a breathe and let it go, bro. Nothing you
That's
can do
why I
about
tried to
it.
join the Marines. I wanted some.
Marines is not gonna change you.
Let me
Nothing you
finish.
can just
Let me
get done.
finish. Let me fucking finish. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna hit you with this damn camera.
Okay, go for it. I wanna see you. Go for it.
Okay,
I wanna
I
hear.
didn't had my brother. He wants to be a chef. My sister wants to be a vet, veterinary. I had nothing. I'm being honest with you. I had no plans. I
You're the
didn't.
only one.
I had nothing. Like I physically had no passion, no drive, no nothing. I was fighting for something that I lost hope in. And then the Marines popped up. And I actually enjoyed every moment of it. All the security, all the details, all the drive, the drive to be better. I wanted to do it. So I did it. And I actually started to change. I changed to be good. I changed to be honest. But not fully honest because I was scared still. So I heard her,
You know what?
and then at the last minute, the time when I actually realized I was the problem, when I couldn't fix myself, I let her down. I let her down. At the last minute, I could have stopped. I could have stopped it. I could have. But my jealousy, my anger of that night still hurts, and I just couldn't think of it. Where, how she bragged about it, I couldn't. So I let go, and I heard her for the last time, and she's not coming back anymore. And
Don't worry, man.
I
That's
don't
how it
blame
is.
her. I blame myself for everything.
Problem is, you're not Virgo,
Last
so that's
time we
the thing.
spoke, she explained how she felt about me, how everything, how I hurt her, and how she feels nothing anymore. I used to date I did.
From my experience with being raped 3 separate times, it's not even you that I would be mad at. It's him. Like I'm like bone chillingly shocked that someone could be capable of that kind of act. Because me and Kyle were like best friends. He was like my younger brother, and like he took advantage of it. He in my case, it went too far. It went into all of that. Like I can never do anything more than foreplay. Like my sex life is traumatic. Like it hadn't even started yet. I hadn't even like taken the cuff yet, and he just like took it away. He just like ripped it aside if he could, and I'll never be the same way again. I can't wrestle. I can't defend myself anymore. Like whenever I get too stressed out or get yelled at, I cry and crumble into little pieces. That's not good. That's not a good thing. I mean, I can't.
I'm so sorry.
I haven't ever been able to go on roller coasters. I can't swim. Like I can't do anything. Like if things are too hard. If it's too hard for me, I cry. Like cool, I can cry. I can cry about it. And it can make me scared. But that's not a good thing. It's not normal. And Matt, who was in your position, he did the exact same thing. He was scared too. It made him nervous that someone could do that. Someone that was supposed to be a good person or how we expect everybody in life to be. It's shocking. It's scary.
It is.
It's even more scary. It's even more scary for the people that had to endure it. Mine, I was like doused in blood. I was like, my dress was torn. I was covered in blood, like horror story, like one of those scary, like monsters that you see on a horror movie, just covered in it. It was gross. It was scary and traumatic. And one time after he was done, he tossed me out of a moving vehicle. Like he was driving and blew me out.
Yo, okay, man.
Like afterwards, after my legs had been through all of that traumatized, and how your body, like when you wrestle or you get into a fight and your body is just kind of worn out and tired. It's like that. It's like you can't move. And he like took me out of the car, and I had to catch myself from actually breaking my arm or my leg. And I couldn't do anything about it. I mean, I couldn't do anything. All I could do was just get out.
You know what's so funny? My story sucks. There's no story for me.
One of the boys that was supposed to help and make it better actually ended up threatening it on me one time when I was at a park, which was something that he did. He attempted to try and get me to make out with him, and that just made everything worse. I mean, those things that hurts my trust in people. But it's scary to not trust people. It's scary to be alone and feel like you're stuck in a box. It's not being out in the world. Think of a mouse, like a little small white mouse running around in a box, and that sound that you get when you hear like a elk or something trying to get out. That's all it is. That's all we are. Just scared. Just afraid. It's whenever we actually decide that we can either lay down and wait or get out. Fight for it. It's the fighting part that traumatizes us as we do it. It's traumatizing to fight. It's always going to be traumatizing. It's part of fighting. And you're going to be traumatized. You're going to learn from it. And it's scary. It's terrifying. You're always... You've got to figure out whether or not you're willing to fight for it. I still haven't learned. I'm still trying to figure out. So to this day, I didn't admit to it. My mom, her answer was to crumble down and feel like it was her fault, and she kind of put it on me. And I mean, I'm still around her and still feel like I have to protect her, even though all that stuff happened to me. And it just made things so much worse because she knew about all of it. She knew what was happening to me, and she was letting it happen anyway. I felt angry, and I felt aggressive, and I scream at her, and I fight with her, and I slam doors, and act out in anger because I'm scared. It's traumatizing.
Yeah.
It's been that way for a long time, and everybody knew about it. We even fucking got caught at Six Flags. What actually happened was he tried to force me down in Six Flags. He tried to he he tried to hook up with me at Six Flags, and it was traumatizing to me, and he got caught doing it, and she told on him over it. And all I could do was watch in horror as both of us almost got arrested, and he turned me in. I'm gonna find out that he didn't actually have to turn me in because they didn't actually want me because of what he did. That he turned me in himself, turning in my phone number and my name and everything like that. We were banned from Six Flags. We can go back, but we were banned for a year. Like we weren't like allowed to go back.
Yeah, they will charge you about 300 something. No, 360, I believe.
They didn't charge me money. They just didn't want me to come back. They didn't have enough information to put me in jail or anything like that. Plus, we were minors. I was very young.
Oh.
I was in love with him. I was trying to marry him. He was someone that I wanted to marry. But Matt did nothing wrong. Matt did nothing wrong. I assumed Matt was going to break up. I hoped to God he would have broken up with me. He just didn't. He just didn't put up with it. So his whole Ricky Anderson came around. He thought she was the news. Her life was perfect. She had a mom who loved her. She had a dad who loved her, 2 brothers. And I was just super jealous of her. I was super jealous about him looking at her more, less abused life.
Yeah.
I saw everybody who was happy as jealousy. People who had happy, healthy lives were normal. I was really jealous and angry. Not like to punch things or be upset. It just made me want to cry. My answer is not to get angry and punch. My answer is just to curl up in a ball and be afraid. When my mom calls my name the right way, I like jump. I like cry and
Excitement.
fall off the bed, and it's a huge episode.
Oh. Sorry.
But it's shocking and scary. It's not something that you did. You couldn't have stopped it. He did it, and even when me and Kyle were dating, and people came over to come and make him stop or be involved in it, he threatened me so many times with so many different things that it would make your head spin if I explained the whole story of me and Kyle. and his girlfriend, the girl he was trying to date, who's a 16-year-old, she threatened to have sex with him over the fact of me and him. She turned around, and her answer was smart off about it and make fun of me. And Alex, too. And then she went and had sex with Alex. I'm just kind of like shocked and kind of scared. It's shocking. I mean, all of it's just too much for me sometimes. And it's not like overbearing, like I need to be institutionalized or anything.
Part of it, I felt confused.
It just makes me afraid. Just too much emotional
Baggage.
I woke up one time from so much abuse, from all of that, but I didn't know where it was for a while. When I wake up in the morning, from being hit and stuff like that, I can't see. I can't fight people in the morning.
Oh, just look in your hand.
I'm like
your hand. Oh, it's so weird.
I'm like too tired or something like that. My body just collapsed. My body's so fragile. It's not even. It's like Alex had to do so much, and I thought, well, if he loved me so much like this, he takes care of me so well. It was just him using it against me. It was just him gaining information on me. It was just him wanting to beat me more. It was just wanting to force me to stay with him. And it was just scary.
Yeah.
But you didn't do anything wrong. I mean, you shouldn't feel like she broke you. What happened from me looking back at Matt's relationship? I don't really blame Matt all that much. I mean, I do blame Kyle, but towards me and Matt, I I'm not totally mad. I'm mad that he cheated on me. I'm mad he lied. I'm mad he did things to manipulate me. But I'm not mad at him for for being there, for being my friend, for caring, for being loyal, being the only one who was there for me after it happened. For him caring and being as loyal as he was, I applaud that behavior. I am proud that he's been my friend for however long. I'm very happy that he chose to be my friend as long as he did. But it hurts even more knowing that people are hurting me like that. What I wanted him to do right back was to make so many jokes that he would leave. My problem was that I wanted him to want to leave. The problem was that I emotionally tried to kind of persuade him into thinking other girls are sexy. I point out so many girls so many times. I even do it to him, just jokingly, like mommy milkers and stuff like that.
It didn't work out.
He tells me no, but like still to this day, like I still do it. It's something that I'll always do until I just have more emotional dependency on myself. Now I just need to care about my feelings. But the problem is that my jealousy is more being jealous like I mean, if I had stayed with him from being super happy, it was just that. It was just been something else. Something else that made me angry or upset or hurt. And I'd do it a different way. I would have hid things. I would have emotionally tried to save him in order to feel like if I was not in his life would be better. That's how I did it. Life is better in his life, so why am I in it? Why does he want me here? What is the point of me staying here? What is this? What is
I can understand that feeling, to be honest. Like, there was someone that had so much better, and then what's the point of me staying?
Like if she has one M&M and you have a whole bag of M&M.
What's
looking at her one M&M and she's eating it and it's great, it's wonderful. But then she doesn't have it anymore, and then she's like, "What do I do now?" Like I had this good, wonderful feeling, and he's eating this whole bag of M&Ms. That'll take forever, and it's just like it drags on. Our way of life, the clock that we're on, it just slows down. It's just like black and white all the time.
You know,
thinking of a black movie.
you know, there is a saying about time, and time just, no matter how much you wish time would stop, time doesn't have time to give you. So you have the time that is left. Time is spare. Like,
It's like it's
okay.
kind of like when you did romantic things for her and you were in the heat of the moment and everything. It's like that, but it's a horror story all the time. Think of a scary movie and think of being stuck in that time. It's scary. Think of how you would actually feel like being afraid. It's like being like at the heart system. She's afraid. And when she finally lets go of it and starts working on it, and what she should do is when she'd be angry. She'll be angry and she'll want you to be angry with her. Want to not talk about it, but she'll want to know that you gave a shit.
Give me a
you care.
pen, dude.
You don't
I
think those jokes are funny.
Can I have
You
a
don't
pen?
think he's funny. You don't think
I
this
don't.
kid was right.
That's the thing. I think she already moved on, and I know she has because
she's gonna still want you.
she talked about it. She talks about it, and when it happens, she talks about it, gets serious, and then she moves on from it.
You got it?
I know that
But
she says that, but
thanks.
no, she's still wanting. I'm wanting so many people and so many other people that are stuck in that position want you to care, want you to think that joke is not funny. Those kind of behaviors are not funny.
I always catch her on those. I always do.
He is
I
not
always
a good
do.
friend.
and I do it. But that was the thing. I used to care.
Hey, can we
I
spawn more than just thing? I want to spawn my
but
outfit.
at
She
that
never wants
moment,
to care. She wants.
at that moment,
Sure.
we were very
No way,
toxic,
I'm
and
fucking stupid.
I
You got
tried.
my man, you got my
I
voice.
tried to be there for her, but I wasn't strong enough. I wasn't.
What's toxic is you giggling
Leave
and
Mike
laughing
and
about
spawn
it. You making a
inventions.
joke like it's funny
Yes.
is
I want to
toxic
spawn. I want to spawn
behavior.
an outfit. That's
What
why.
she wants is to date a big,
Sure.
strong boy
You should be able to
who
now
can
if the
take
ink
care of
allows
her.
you.
Even if there's a big
Okay, yeah,
giant
there's no enough.
bar that
Okay,
goes
got
on
that.
here and Dax can't fight, I'll still want Dax to say that he can take any guy in the
Is that all
bar,
you want to do?
even without taking any guy in the bar, because I just want him to be able to
Make you feel
be
safe.
there.
Is that
I
all you
just
want
want
to
him
do?
to
Nah, that's
be
fine.
Yeah,
on my side.
Thanks. Thanks
I
for the help.
I
You can say whatever you
tried.
want.
It just I know like anytime she makes a joke, I always catch it. I
Too
don't
much
make
work
fun of
anyways.
it. It's the fact that I couldn't let go.
The fact you can see that means that you're on her side. You're doing everything right by knowing you did things that were wrong. By trying to fix those little things, that just means
True.
you're trying to make the relationship better.
But I think I'm
Like,
ready.
even the
I'm
bad
ready.
relationship.
Good thing.
But I'm ready too late.
That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing.
It's not. I
You should be
just.
grateful, man.
I am
No,
grateful
don't worry
that
about the fucking.
You did
Don't worry
I.
about the past.
I. That's the thing. That's the thing. I.
I
I hold my past. I hold it. I
Fuck your
don't.
past.
But
It's
that's the
already
thing.
gone.
I know it's gone, and that's the crazy part. I hold it on. I don't know why. I
You
just
remind
do.
me of me, man.
Yeah.
Problem
So
is,
much help for nothing.
you've never been single. I did. I've been single for fucking 20 years. I had a fucking friend. It was a girl. But problem is, she did another girl, a guy, and the guy got jealous because I was talking to her. I was just the best friend,
Yeah.
and everything just changed.
Yeah. I understand that feeling. I kind of did that too.
Then I've been single for a fucking whole 20 years.
By being toxic, I didn't like her
Oh, sorry.
friends. I admit I was toxic. I was.
I mean, cheating is toxic. Lying is toxic. Those things, those little things that you're complaining about are toxic. But to tell you, just like another shark attack victim, you're not the toxic. That's not the toxic. She's talking.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're
lying
not
or the cheating
toxic,
just kind of made it worse. The ice cream that just hit home.
You think you're toxic if you're not.
That's not.
Man,
You're not the problem.
Don't be
The
scared.
problem is that it happened. The problem is
You're
You've
not
realized
alone,
it
man.
at least. You've been aware at
She's
least
gonna live-
of what's going on.
I've been aware of
No,
it.
like,
I
every
just
time
don't
I
want
see
to do
you-
it.
she's gonna
Wow.
live her life. Not think how.
I mean, hell, you've been here a couple of
Live her
times
life.
now, and you seem like a nice guy. You're not the type of people to just go send someone to go fuck himself.
Hey, man, he makes a fucking badass guy. Me. I mean, I'm a fucking badass dude.
If I could be
It's just
honest,
found out of- No.
if I could redo it all over again,
She's gonna live her life on on pause and hope.
Look.
She decides that she wants to tell somebody about her feelings, about how
I
she
know.
feels.
I believe that
All of it.
I know
You
she
either
has.
have to say all of it or that pause that you think that that's how life works. Can't unpause until you talk about it. Even if you try and just save it, you're never unpause. You're just living your life on pause forever. Like, you can't get better unless you say the whole story. The whole story is the problem. The whole story is how you feel. The whole story is what happened.
Yeah, man.
Like saying
Don't think
that
about
if you
the
broke
past.
your leg, you're getting over it. You don't get over it. That's not how it works.
There is a saying that I was told. Time doesn't show you how to heal. Time just
Fuck
tells.
that one. Doesn't even mean shit.
So you know what I was about
Think
to
about
say.
it.
False
Yourself.
thing to give you false
Just-
hope.
Look, think
No.
about positive, dude. Think about everything's gonna change. Bro, don't think about bad stuff, bro. You could be a man. A man who
thing is
nobody
going-
can be. A man never wanna be. Just be the one you wanna be. But don't think nothing bad. Don't cheat, nothing. Just think about something you wanna do. Then what? A girl can be like you?
How long have you been broken up?
It's about, I think this is the 4th month already.
Say it again?
The
Yeah,
fourth,
this
the
music's too loud. Hey, can you lower the
I,
music down?
I turn off the music, to be honest. I put
Lower your music on
I
your
lowered it
audio.
down. Yeah,
Option you can lower it
Listen
in the
to
audio.
it.
it's been 4 months
So I
already.
do normally.
But to be honest,
You've been loyal. You've been loyal.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
right.
be
Thanks.
honest. You've been loyal.
no,
Bro.
For
I
4
haven't.
months. You haven't
You
been
can also
like.
do that for voice.
I haven't been loyal. I've been talking to other people, trying to forget her, to be honest. I started dating this girl that lives like, what, 5 minutes away, and we hooked up, and then I don't know. Honestly don't know.
Marco.
I honestly, I couldn't. When we were hooking up, I was only thinking about her, and then
Also,
hell, I know that
sounds
sounds
like
shitty, to be honest. I know, but I just couldn't stop thinking about her. And then as soon as we hooked up again, me and my ex, I couldn't stop thinking about the other girl. So I'm like, what's wrong with me? Mentally, I want. I've been loyal to her.
Enough to remember it, and you've been loyal enough to do what you're doing. From where I'm at, you're pretty much okay to date a girl again. You pretty much know that
Not me.
you're wrong. You pretty much know everything that whatever it is, you have to wait a couple months until you date a girl again. You pretty much know everything. You pretty much are already doing it. You're doing it without even meaning to do it. It means you care. That means that you loved her in some part of your brain, and you fucked up. You fucked up. You did something wrong, and you know it. And now it's over with. Now you can't take it back. The taking back part is the harder one, because then you have to go through everything, all of the stuff.
I'm wearing her hoodie right now. I'm wearing her hoodie, and it's crazy. And all I'm thinking about is her holding me again.
You need to
Right?
stop, man.
And
I
it's
have to
too.
let go.
I know I have to let go, but I promised her something, and I know I have to keep it. I
There's no
said
promise at all no more.
I have this one promise that even though I know it's stupid, but some part of me can never let go. Even if I'm not the guy
Sorry.
that's at the final moment where she gets married, I will be at her wedding day. I promised her.
You gonna be happy?
I don't care where state I am at that moment, but seeing her smile again one last time,
Can't go drunk.
I'm not
I'm
I
telling you
can't.
right now.
I'm never going.
You don't want to see her drunk. You don't want to see her drunk. You don't want to do anything that
I
will
won't.
take your
That's the thing.
mental ability.
I will wear a
away.
tuxedo, walk up, sit down. When they do their final vows, do the final kiss, and they're walking away, I'll get up and leave. I won't stay for the party. I won't do anything like that. I promised her I'll be at the wedding, even if I'm not the guy. I have to do that. Because some part of me, no matter how hard I try to get rid of it, I owe her this. I owe her that. Just seeing her happy. I was on Snapchat literally 20 minutes ago, and I saw a post that she has of some guy saying, I wish that I could show you how beautiful or how wonderful you are. And I got toxic right there. I'm not gonna lie. My first thought was to be toxic, but I couldn't. I want her to know how amazing she's really is. I guess that's my only achievement today, to be honest. The one thing I'm actually proud of myself. I'm not gonna cap. That's the one thing I was actually proud about myself. As soon as I saw some guy realizing how amazing she is,
Who the
I
fuck
was
is
happy.
one that one lizard? Who the fuck is that guy?
Who knows
This
him?
guy.
I do.
Kick him.
I think.
You do? Well,
So,
tell me you got some business to do.
What's up? Do you know someone here?
Who?
Not. Is it
Who is
Jack?
it?
Do I know you?
Jack?
No. Okay.
Who?
Then
Who is it?
her.
Her. Well, if you know, dude, we're gonna little business. We will what?
I don't want to be mean. It's just like right now,
Tell her.
we were all emotional, my guy. I'm sorry. I'm low key forgetting. I keep forgetting I'm recording and everything, but I'm kind of
You
understanding.
can turn off now.
I honestly
I
don't
can turn
care.
off now.
I know. I need to get
How
this
many minutes is
final.
that?
The one thing I want to say, if she ever watches this video, I'm
Oh, dude,
sorry for
nobody
everything,
knows who the fuck are you, bro.
but she does.
I mean, no, no, it's
She's
Not in a
subscribed.
mean, not
She's
in a mean way.
she's subscribed. She's my first subscriber, and she kept watching every video, I believe.
Alright, then.
No,
Alright, man, go for it. There,
but
fine. Hey,
I think you'll watch this video tomorrow, or literally like 3 hours when you wake up, knowing you.
Shouldn't be in the last.
I would like to say I'm so proud of you, of how you've grown into an amazing person, and that I know our time might be small, but it was the best time of my life, to be honest.
She's always gonna remember how much you loved her. That's never gonna change. The problem is with every friend that you have, you're always on a step still trying to figure out who to trust and who not to trust. There's so many definitions of trust and everything like that.
So far,
The problem is you need to figure out how you feel, how the situation affects you. You need to look at it from your point of view. You need to think of it from her point of view. Even if you keep your promise, you can keep it. But know whether or not the relationship is going to continue mentally. I mean, I want you to be around, but if it's hurting you the way that it's sounding, if you need to take a step back from it. I don't want to be rude or bother about it, but there was this one kid that emotionally could not handle that kind of thing that I just pushed away, that I told him he's not allowed to date me because he emotionally cannot be around. And he was shocked, and he didn't understand why he couldn't be my friend anymore. I was like, if you can't mentally handle all of my stuff, hearing about it or being my friend, there's no reason for you to stay here because you're not emotionally supporting me. You're not on my side, and you're not on my side. I want you to be around.
no more bottles.
To be my friend, but I want you to also be a listening ear, someone that can participate. I want you to have an idea. And that's the hardest, is listening to someone else's ideas. Sitting here telling you my whole
Fuck.
story is
Fuck.
absolutely the most difficult, scariest thing that could have ever happened.
But we're up to a new experience in my life. You know, I got run over by a trailer like 2 days ago.
Hey, can you hold on really quick? I need to go to the restroom real quick.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can you stop like the
Serious talk, yeah.
I'm just-
I can tell my funny stories. I got run over by a trailer.
Tell your story. I think I already know your story.
Yeah, I told you about this.
That sounds
Yeah,
fun.
over now.
That
You can tell.
sounds
Go for
fun.
it. We're done.
My mom, I told you guys about my mom being the way. That reminds me of another story. When I was about 16 riding a bike, and my mom didn't but it was a little bit. My mom was driving and she saw me, and her answer was to not pull over or head me, but after that I have a normal. And instead of just waving at me, she drives up behind me. She does all sorts of neat stuff like that. Like she thinks that when me and my friends are play joking or roughhousing or whatever, that it's us being super aggressive. my mom legitimately tried to run me over with a vehicle, and her answer was to laugh at me when I didn't drive anymore. She like kept speeding up so I couldn't pull over. So I had to like go as fast as I could like out of the car, and I couldn't. And I just like had to maneuver over. And her answer was just to drive off. It didn't help me. I mean, it didn't make me go faster. I mean, she mean to me. She did mean things. She hated me. She just despised me for some reason. When I was younger, she told me she was gonna, after this one lady drowned kids in the bathtub, she told me she was gonna do the same thing to me. It was scary. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But knowing all of that stuff, I truly believe this a little bit that something that I did, that I'm the bad guy.
You're not.
A part of me doesn't believe that. A part of me doesn't believe that it's my fault. Something broken. But what I really wanted from my friends was just to feel as bad, for them to care, for them to have some form of answer. Whatever. I didn't know asking a doctor or someone who studies those things is another way to get at it. I didn't know that asking a therapist for feeling answers, to study that.
Let me sit down.
Is another way to receive answers. And it just made me feel so much better to sit down and just talk about it. And then absolutely terrified me to get the reply, to have someone just tell you point blank how everything is. It was just very terrifying to me that someone could just read my mind just by me explaining how I feel.
Oh, uh, actually, that reminds me of a story. Back then, I did a lot of sketchy shit when I was young, so I'm not the proudest guy about myself, but it was during school, and it was like, I believe 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years. No. Quick math. 5 years ago. Damn, I'm getting old. It was
You're
5.
an old bitch. What the fuck are you talking about?
It was
You're
old.
fucking young.
I know, but like it's like I just realized how much time goes fast, so fast. It feels crazy. Okay, I
Don't explain about your age, you bitch. Don't explain about your
no,
fucking age.
fine. But I used to psychoanalyze a lot of people. I usually like watch videos how to read people's emotions, how body language. I took classes on that, like in secret. Like I watched videos. I started analyzing.
To learn that stuff, but it just scared me. It just terrified me more.
Yeah,
The way
that's the thing.
that I
If
make friends is by reading body language.
yeah,
And
it's hard.
how
It's
they
like
react and stuff like that.
you could literally read the last emotion of someone and then realize
I can do that.
how truly empty they are or how crazy they are. And so I found out like half my friends are crazy at the time, and half my friends were just using me. So all of them were like toxic as hell at that moment. And
What about me?
you're my drunk Mexican friend. We're both drunk alcoholics.
Fuck you, asshole.
But we're both emos, okay? I'm perfectly fine with that. But I took classes on that, and I psychoanalyzed a lot of people, but I realized a lot of stuff about myself, and that I kept losing my emotions for some reason. Like one day I remember my dog died and I couldn't sleep. I physically couldn't. And then just I took a deep breath and then I let go. I just full on let go of that emotion. And I couldn't feel anything. Like literally if you I couldn't cry about it anymore. I couldn't.
Well, I don't feel pain. That's the shitty part.
That's the thing. You don't feel pain, but you don't like I lost that emotional connection for everything.
Oh, it's fun. No pain. No, you should be grateful you feel pain. I don't feel nothing.
That's the thing. I don't feel pain. I just feel. I feel
Nah, you
shitty.
do. You just don't want a minute.
I just feel shitty. That's it.
Like, I was not poke myself with a fucking a nail or something. I don't feel shit.
Shit, I'm Johnny. But that's the
Oh,
thing.
Vince
You
is
yeah,
dead.
it's physical pain. Emotional pain, I have none of that. That's gone now for me.
I do have that, but I don't have emotion.
No, you don't have physical. You have a little emotions, but that's it, a little. You don't have
No,
like a
I have a
big
lot of emotion, but I don't have a physical.
physical. Okay, physical, I have no emotions. So that's what fucks up about me. I kind of if I don't see a future with us, I will slowly cut it off, slowly. And until you hate me, and then you leave.
I'm not that person, bro. Even if
I'm
you do some stupid shit, man, I will still forgive you. No, I'm the fucking nicest guy in the whole world,
But
bro.
that's the thing. I know I won't
There's no
try to
doubt.
physically hurt you or mentally hurt you. It's just like if we're dating and stuff, like if I don't see a future, I don't know why I couldn't just say, "Hey, I'm breaking up with you." No, I tried to make them leave. To hate
That's
me.
the only thing.
I I went on a date with a boy who was like a
I guess we're crazy.
neurotherapist, or I learned about psychology. He was doing art. He was reading lines and stuff like that. He was doing stuff like that. He was telling me, and and because of my emotional dependency problems and my like feelings towards things, all it took for me to stop being his friend, and this is legitimate, like it doesn't take too much to stop being friends with someone, or like hate you in private or whatever. And then I would really have to work twice as hard to want to continue to be friends with you.
Uh huh.
That 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 all he did was read lines and say that I was living my life in like a line, but I was living it crazy as I possibly could on purpose. That I did the things that I did on purpose to purposely
Oh
hurt
hell
him.
no! What the
And
fuck?
No,
and
not your
then turned
story.
around and told
It makes
me
sense
that
now.
my lines kind of seemed like autistic
But I
or
still accept her, who
just
she is.
a mental problem. We have a mental disorder.
Okay, I don't know why. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Why is this fuck like?
It took me 2 seconds to not want to go on a date with him.
Okay, I'm wearing double socks right now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put a third one on.
Hey yo, are you done recording?
I totally forget. I'm not gonna lie. I keep forgetting.
Can you stop the recording?
Yeah,
You YouTuber, you gotta go.
yeah. I gotta go. You guys want to say anything to them? I'm sorry. I don't. Like to be honest, I started recording and I totally forgot that I was recording the whole entire time. So they heard your story, and I'm sorry. If you want me to take it
That's
down,
fine.
I can delete
Everyone
it.
wants to know the story.
It's okay.
All right.
See you later, YouTubers. Have a nice comment, subscribe to Jack Frost.
Okay. I'm putting my double. I have 3 socks on right
Who
now.
cares that? He likes boys.
I don't. What the hell you just saying?
He loves the
If you're
boys.
single and you're a dude, hit him up now.
Here's his account right now. He's on
Can
X
I get
PlayStation.
a gun? Can I get a someone kill me right now? Hey, pull out a gun,
Yo,
man.
Jack,
Yo, 666, pull out a gun.
Merry
I
Christmas.
wanna die now.
good
I
chat.
don't. What the hell you
If
saying?
you're single
So you want to
and
say
your
anything to them?
single, that's the virgin.
Already did.
All right.
I'm ready to mingle someone.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry that just like went completely sideways, but it was my way of confession.
No, pero did you go that right?
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys in the next video. Bye. I have a new